Hello, and welcome back to Sim Airport, where we pretend to be an airport manager. Right, so this is a reminder of what government grants we have right now pending, and we have one that's pending right now, which is airline facilities, for which we need to serve 10 planes with a functioning fuel system, which is already completed, and we need to negotiate and assign 10 offices to airlines. Now, we have already negotiated and assigned one office to an airline, which is over here. It goes to Aero Time, and I think we want to finish this as soon as possible, just because we would like to do that. Been playing this game for quite a while now, and I'm pretty sure we would like to move on. I'm pretty sure of that. So we will try and see how we can get that completed. So let's foundation the top as well, so that I can get a bunch of more gates over here, and we will get a bunch of more gates over here, and we will see how we can finish things up. So one more thing which we will need to check out right now is the road system, which currently is not working. Might be because the road has to enter this way. So let's try that. Let's try to get a road going this way, this way. Hopefully that works. I think this is a connection already, so maybe the one on top was not necessary. So let's cancel this project because the road seems to be connected, and let's see how things pan out. So if this road is connected, it kind of would give us easy access to go from here to here instead of going all the way around, and I think that might be better for us, better for the overall flow. Of course, it's all about the flow. And the other alternative is to have two over here which go in, which I don't necessarily want to do. Right now we have one standby gate assigned over here. Because of that and a couple of other things we've done, I think our entire situation with actually no, there are still drops. Wonder what the drops are because of. So because people find it difficult to go from one end of the airport to the other, could be, but we don't have any spare space here for us to have the walkways. It's quite a long airport, as most airports are. Most airports are long airports, and I have been to a lot of airports which don't have walkways. So I don't think that's the issue. I hope that's not the issue. But still, we are making enough cash. We are making around 100,000 a day, which should be plenty. So that's no need to worry. Right, so another thing which we thought we would do is we would extend this over here, and we would have gates on either side over here, which I think might actually look really nice. So let's quickly go here to gates, and let's check out the large gate. Oh, the large gates needs access from the first floor, right? So let's get the small gates then. So let's get a bunch of small gates. So if I get the gates over here, what that is going to do is until here, right? So that is, let's roughly get the planner out. So that's going to be 21 long from the tarmac, right? So from here, let's say 21 out. So that's what we're talking about. So that's going to be the distance of the gate, which means we could have a foundation over here. We could have this pretty wide actually, can't we? Let's plan for another 21 out this way. If I have 21 here, that's going to be a double taxiway, right? Okay, probably not. So let's assume I have a taxiway going down this way for entry inside. So if that's a taxiway, then we will have 21 from here, which is here. So this is going to be our foundation then. So let's go in for white and let's zone our plan for the foundation. Well, it's not going to go all the way up for sure. There's you need to leave a gap of sorts. So I guess that is fine. So we can remove all of this here. And we can plan to have our foundation over there. Let's quickly page down. Does this work now? Ooh, it doesn't connect. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Because, I mean, the roads are a little bit glitchy. There are places where there are no roads, like the roads don't connect per se, but still the roads work. The best example of that is actually over here. The roads don't connect here, but they do, like the cars go that way anyway. So seems like our cars are not using that road. They're still using this for both ways of traffic. So I guess that wasn't that much of a success. Do I need to like move this away a little bit? No, this should be fine. This should work well. We could get this here. Ramp, right? It's called ramp road down. Yep. So let's get this here and let's get a road going in like so. Let's see if that connects, and if that connects we can just go down and then we can just do that. We are running through a little bit of cash, sorry about that, but I don't think that should be much of a problem. We have plenty of cash coming in. Not plenty, but a good amount. So once we are done with all of these flights, we will definitely need to go in and build a couple of more offices, but I don't think that's an issue. That's like the smallest of all the problems that we will have. So this is good. So let's get the road out here like so. Come and join here. And let's see if this road works, because if that works, then we can just delete this. I don't know if we can put decorations here, can we? I don't know. We could actually just have a road going this way, and we could get rid of all of this over here. all unnecessary. So if we build walls over there, we could basically demolish all of this, just to make it look neater, I guess, just to make it look cleaner. Right, so let's give them some time to build that up. And in the, oh yes, yes, the cars are in fact going. So it was a problem with this road connecting, that was the issue. All right, so I don't need you anymore. This is so much better. This is so much better. We won't have the cars walking around all over the place. I really like this. I do indeed. So we can page up and we can build a bunch of gates over here, which might be good for us. How is our capacity over here? This is first floor security. This is ground floor check-in checkout. Check-in checkout is fine. We seem to, it's almost empty-ish. And the first floor security is this, a little bit of overcrowding here, because I remember Lieutenant Thumper told us that if people go through this body scanner, it's going to take more time. I have a good mind to actually dismantle all of these body scanners and get like the normal scanners, because that's just faster. We could actually try that right now with a couple of these scanners. I mean, we have enough capacity anyway. It's not like people are going to get delayed because of that. So if I spam gates, we might have an issue at security. And how do we expand security? We don't have any means of expanding security right now, because we thought that this security was good enough. So one way of expanding security would be to get this place to go somewhere else. I guess I can restrict this place over here, but no, security has to expand all the way over here if I do decide on expanding it. So yeah, that's something to think about. So the only thing the automated scanners do is they reduce the number of staff that I have. So I have 2 staff now handling 10 of these, as opposed to having 1 staff for each of that. So I am reducing the amount of staff I have by 8, which is actually substantial. Right, all of this is done. So let's go down here, let's complete them walls and demolish these. Good, I'm happy about getting the roads to work, which is fine. The question is, do we want to have smaller gates here? Actually no, I'd like to have like a proper walking place here with the smaller gates all nestled over here on either side, and over here on the first floor I'd like to have some of the larger gates. Right, so let's go in here and see all the flights that we, did we just get a bunch of Union flight? Are these flights that we don't have any here? We seem to have opened up some new flights. Aerostar, for example, has XL flights as well, but we can't accept it. That's a different issue. They have 1 large flight in the AM, 1 large flight for the noon, and then they've got, actually I think I'm going to get smaller flights. Yeah, I want to get the smaller flights first, at least. So let's page down, which means I need to get this sorted out. So let's go into foundation and let's foundation this puppy. That's a lot of money, 400,000, which is okay. I'm not complaining. And let's start getting gates in there. Oops, excuse me. Let's start getting gates in there. Right, this airport is good enough, but what I am thinking of doing is once we get this and once we get this last government grant sorted out, I don't even know if I'm going to complete the government grant or not, but I have an itch to create an airport from scratch myself. Now, yes, we will run into a lot of trouble and the capacity will be pretty slow to grow, but I think that should make for another interesting gameplay. See, because we have like small little entries here, but I am not too happy about those. I'd like to have one where the road comes in and then we have pick up, drop off points, such and such. I'd like to have another road going down which will drop off the passengers. So the ticketing will be below ground. And when we start off, everything will be above ground, obviously, because it's going to be a very small operation. But as we go, the ticketing will be below ground and security check will probably be below ground too. And then you finish ticketing, you finish security check, and then you directly go on to the gates. So the gates will actually open up to either side, which means that the time that people have to travel will be something that's a little friendlier through the airport, because it's like it'll be on either side. It's what I am envisioning. So we'll see how that works, but essentially I would like to redesign everything or design everything from scratch. And that's going to bode well for us. Right, so flooring is getting done there, so let's get some of the smaller gates in place. How many can we fit? Seems like we can fit 2 and no more. Is that actually... I think we'll have to put one more layer of walls over there. Yep, and one more layer of walls over here too. So let's quickly jump into construction, see if we can fit a wall in here. No? We need the foundation for that. Right, so let's get the foundation here. Let's get the foundation here. So 4 gates would be ready to go pretty soon. So yeah, I want to create another airport from scratch where I want to use a lot of these things which we've learned. Start off small obviously and then slowly grow up. I will not be doing some of the grants which are irrelevant to us, like the airline offices for example. Like, yeah, I don't actually, this is not, that's not what I'm playing this game for, to negotiate with airlines. That's definitely not my interest. So this whole negotiating the contract is something which does not appeal. Oh my god, we have a problem here, don't we? We do. We will not be able to fit a taxiway here. Our taxiway should be here. which means we need to push these. Okay, let's quickly cancel these. Scheiße. Okay, so they're going to complete construction of this, and then after that I need to cancel it because, or demolish it rather, because this is not going to work. Maybe I should just have this facing upwards. But then if I have a gate here, no, I can't have a gate here. It has to be more inset, for sure. Ooh, okay. Alright, another thing we can do is we can have a bunch of roads which come here, and we can have remote small taxiways. They're going to be small flights anyway, so I think that's alright. So we can have small gates. Actually, we can have one small gate over here, I guess. It's not possible there, it's possible here. But I can't fix a taxiway there, can I? So a gate here might be good. Right, let's get these two gates hooked up first. Dismantle all of these walls. Right, so as we do this, I'm going to put a quick cut in this video. Do like and subscribe if you like the content that I'm putting outside. Do comment if there is anything which is comment worthy. And yeah, take care now. Bye bye then.